Hi, Abby. Good evening. Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you tonight? Okay, hello.
Yes.
How are
Okay.
you?
Hi.
Oh, just sorry. Okay, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. So now, Abby, we're going to talk about. Okay, we are already in speaking 13. On Monday, Abby, I will be giving tests. Okay, on Monday, I will be giving tests for your regular test. Okay. So now here, Abby, I will ask you some questions. Okay. Do you know what is this?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the transport. Okay. How about in Vietnam? What do you think are the main of transportation? Like if you will go to school, you will go to outside, you will go to in in the mall, in the shops, you will ride a what? What you will ride?
Meme. Này nhỏ con gái mà. What?
You will ride a
It's a motorbike.
yeah. So mostly I can see in the Philippines. I mean, no, exactly. I can see in most of my students, the Vietnamese, they said that they always ride a motorbike. Okay.
Motorbike.
Why? Is the car very expensive in Vietnam? Very expensive? The car. Is the car very expensive? Like it
Yes.
costs millions?
Mm.
The car. Okay.
Yes.
Most of the people in Vietnam has motorbike, right? You
Yes.
ride motorbike, always motorbike. Okay. Now, so in the Philippines, Habi, in our place, Philippines, uh, there are motorbike also. A lot people has motorbike, but mostly we also have cars. Many people has cars. Yeah, many people have cars in the Philippines. They have a lot of cars in the Philippines, many. And there are also many motorbikes. Mostly all people has motorbikes. They have motorbikes in the Philippines. Okay. So
Okay.
now, look at this one. What have you seen in the picture? What do you think? What have you mean in these pictures? What do you think is this? This is
It's a motorbike.
yeah, that's a motorbike teacher. And this one, what is this?
It's a car.
It's a car teacher, and okay, this is a motorbike, and this is the car. Okay,
Car.
so you can see this one. Okay, I have here some sort of sample. There are quite a few means of transportation and transport in Vietnam. Okay, there are quite a few means of transport in Vietnam, transportation. But motorbikes are taking the lead. Actually, in Vietnam, there are many transportation like bus, like lorry, like car, like bicycle. You have like that. Many, right? You have many, like
Yes.
taxi. But motorbikes are taking the lead. Okay. There are many motorbikes. People, look at us, prefer to travel by motorbike because it is more economical. And the most important thing is that when it comes to traffic congestions, it takes ages for the car to move on the road, but it is more easier for a motorbike to wend its way forward. Okay, like that. Okay, so of course, when you have your motorbike like this is motorbike, it is very easy for you to go even there is a traffic congestion. Okay, if you have that traffic congestions, of course, it is difficult for a particular, or it is difficult for a certain place, or it is difficult for a certain car to go in the traffic. But if it is motorbike, it is easier to wend its way forward. So you can go forward. You can go forward. Okay. You can find a way.
Đây rồi.
Okay. You can find a way forward. Okay. Number one, look
Okay.
at this. We have 4 phrases, a group of words that will lead and let you to give you the meaning. What do you mean by the word it is means of transport? What do you think is that? Do you understand this? Habi, there is a Vietnamese translation. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Means of transport, that's Phong Tien Giao Thong. Okay, I don't know how to read. Okay. Next,
Okay.
teacher don't know how to read that one. Okay.
Okay.
When you say taking the lead, it's a verb. So it means many motorbikes than a cars. Okay. It takes the lead. So it's number 1 than any other transportation. Okay. There are many or a lot of number of motorbikes. Next, traffic congestion. Traffic congestion. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Traffic congestion. So when we say traffic congestion, it means that traffic is very rigid, very far, very near with each other. So, okay, I will find here. Just a while, Habi. I have to find. Okay. Traffic congestion. Okay. So it's very okay. Traffic congestion. So what do you mean by the word traffic congestions? Okay, I have here. So when we say traffic congestion, it means that there is a congestion of the traffic. It means the traffic is very rigid. The car is here, another car, another car, another car, another car. So if you are bringing a car, you have a big car, or you can have a car, of course, you cannot wend its way forward. You cannot go forward easily because of the traffic congestions. Okay, can you see that? Because of the traffic congestion, you cannot wend its way forward. That is. Okay? So we have here 4 phrases. Did you copy it? Habi, you copy the words?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Means of transport, taking the lead, traffic congestions, wend its way forward. This is all. These are the 4. You tell me if you're done copying. Dede. Tugka. Okay.
Okay.
Next. Okay? Okay now?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, now look at this one. What can you say about this? This is what do you think is this one?
Is simple.
Okay, what do you think? What is this? This is another
Another simple.
transportation. I don't know. You have like this in Vietnamese, in Vietnam. We called it in Philippines as MRT. Do you have MRT in Vietnam? Do you have train?
Um, no.
Oh no. In the Philippines, we have this MRT. Okay. This MRT, it is what we call, okay, it is mass rapid transport. It means a lot of people go inside and it's very fast, hubby. Very fast. Okay. So, example, it's traffic. You know what is traffic congestion, right? Traffic congestion, you know? Traffic
Yes.
congestion. Yeah. So,
Yes.
if there is traffic congestion, you will ride in this. Example, teacher and works 8 o'clock. Okay, for a while, hubby. For a while. Just a minute. I will go to the bathroom. Okay, I'll be back. Okay,
Okay.
just a minute. Okay, a minute. Okay. Okay, so we have here.
Okay.
So look at this one. In the Philippines, hubby, okay, example, teacher and works at 8 in the morning, 8 a.m. So, but teacher Anne needs to be in the work or in the station at around 5 or 6 a.m. because there is a traffic congestion. So, for me, for teacher Anne not to be late, what will teacher Anne do? Teacher Anne will ride the MRT or the mass rapid transport. The mass rapid transport. Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, I have here, this is MRT. Well, today I would like to tell you about MRT journey. Okay. You know, the MRT, she will going to tell us about what happened in his MRT journey in Singapore that I took several years ago. Actually, I was a junior in Hanoi University when I took my summer vacation there. After a month of planning, I decided to embark on the journey alone. Okay. He will have or she will go on a journey alone, only by herself, alone. Okay. So you
Okay.
understand MRT? That's
Yes.
mass, that is what we call
Transport.
mass rapid transport. It's a train. Actually, it is a train, hubby. It's a train. Embark on journey. What do you mean by the word embark on journey? You will have to go or travel. Okay, you will have to travel. So, tok yan, chu yan, de. I don't know how to pronounce that in Vietnamese words. Okay, please just copy.
Yes, I copy.
Okay. Okay, tell me if
Okay.
you're done. Okay, you're done?
Yes.
Okay, now look at this one. What is this again? What do you think is this? This is another means of
Mm.
transportation. It looks like and MIT again. Okay. So we have here, I already knew. Okay, can you read this, Habi? Please read.
Um, I already knew that car
Rent.
in Singapore would be pro-
Prohibitively.
prohib-
Prohibitively.
prohibitively expensive to a
Okay.
student like me. So I chose em- MIT to travel around the city, which was both fast and economical. Um, exam I practice or train at Lavender Station, which had two works. Marina Bay Station. Luckily, man, I managed to find a seat.
Manage. It's manage.
Managed to find a seat before it was filled up. The trains here were
Notorious.
notoriously
Notoriously jam
notoriously
jam packed
jam-packed in rush
rush hours.
hours.
Okay.
Rush
Rush
hour.
hours. Okay. So we have here. Now look at this one. Okay. So here look at Habi. I already knew that car rent in Singapore would be prohibitively expensive to a students like me. Okay, what do you mean by prohibitively? So it means prohibitively, it means not allowed. You cannot use a car, especially if you are a student. Okay, if you are a student, you cannot use the cars. That's prohibitively. It's prohibit. It means it's not allowed. Prohibit, it means not allowed. Okay. So I chose MIT to travel the city, which was both fast and economical. Okay. MIT, this one, it's quite fast and cheap. Okay. Next.
Okay.
Okay. So I boarded a train at Lavender Station, which is headed towards Marina Bay Station. Okay. Luckily, I managed to find a seat before it was filled up. The trains were notoriously jam packed in rush hours. The train would automatically, okay, luckily I managed to find a seat before it was filled up. The train were notoriously jam packed in rush hours. Okay, you can see this one. Okay, there are words. Current, you know this?
Yes.
Okay, boarded, you know the word boarded? Next,
Borders.
boarded. Next, filled up, filled up. Okay, you understand?
Filled
Next,
up.
jam pack. That's adjective. Jam pack, it's adjective. It means there are a lot of people in the trains. Okay. Next, rush hours. What do you mean by rush hours? What do you mean by the word rush hours? What is
Rush
that?
hour.
Yeah, many.
Um,
What is that?
many
What do you think? What do you think, Habi?
many people
Oh, yeah, very good.
on on the train.
Very good. There, when we say rush hours, there are many people in the station, in the train. So it's rush hours. So it means rush hours, example,
Uh,
rush hours is 5 p.m. because that is the time when the employee
when to
goes
house.
home or when to go to the house. That's rush hours. You have to be hurry because I don't want to be in the rush hours. So it means the street there is a traffic jam and there are lots of people inside the ICM. Okay? Do you understand, Habi?
Yes.
Okay. So there are lots of sukak. We're here. Next. So when we say rush hours, so you have to be keen that there are a lot of people inside the train. So during rush hours, a lot or many people go inside the train. Okay, so it's rush hour. You need to be hurry. Mostly in the Philippines, rush hour is 5 p.m. Why? All the workers go out at 5. Students go out at 5. That's why it's rush hour. How about in Vietnam? What time did the students go out from school? How about you? What time you will go
Mm,
home?
I
Yeah.
um
What time you will go
I
home?
I go home at 5 minutes.
At 5
That's
o'clock.
5.
5 o'clock? You will go home at 5 o'clock, Habi?
Yes.
Okay, so now let us hear. Look at this one. Can you read to my surprise? Okay, can you read, Habi?
Um, to my surprise, it was to so silent on the trains. Everyone tries to keep their voice close, close so that they wouldn't bother o- others. And I have to say that was a strange thing when compressed to burst in some countries. Um, Moreover, the train went unbi unbelievably uh, fast, so it took me just about 15 minutes
Minutes.
to arrive at my
Destination.
destination. I faced that shot along the test was made shorter thanks to the means of transport. Um, that was my first time. I went on to public transport, and I hope that there, there will be more modern underground system and are built in our country in the near future.
Okay, so we have here. So as you can see here, the girl, can you see the girl? The girl is just
Yes.
reading a book. Okay, can you see? He is actually reading a book and probably they are inside the train or the MRT. To my surprise, it was so silent on the train. Everyone tried to keep their voice low so that they wouldn't bother others. I have said that I was a strange thing when unbelievable fast. So it took me about 15 minutes to drive my destination. Okay, 15 minutes. I felt such a long distance was made to arrive at my destination in this farm. Okay. That was the first time I went on a public transport. Okay? I hope there will be more modern underground systems that are built in the country in the near future. Oh, what's imagination? Imagine you have to ask public transport underground. Okay, that's worth a millions. Okay. So now, Abby, okay, so what you can see here, the lady is only reading. And this one, what do you think is done? What do you think? Who is this in the picture?
Mm, it's a woman. It's a
Okay.
woman.
Who do you think? Yeah, it's a woman. Who do you think hubby or what do you think hubby they are doing?
She's playing
What do you think the girl is doing?
Uh, she's playing the phone.
Okay. So, do you think she's reading? Look at,
No.
oh, she's not reading. What is she doing? She is trying to
Uh,
play the phone?
read a book.
Okay. Or read a book? It could be. Yeah, it's a small book. It's not a phone. It's a small book. Okay.
Okay.
So, you understand about this? You understand, Javi?
Yes.
Okay, so when they are inside the train, inside the MRT, they are very silent. Okay, they are very silent. Okay, now, of course, you have to be silent in the MRT because many people are there. If you don't like to disturb someone, you have to make your zip your mouth. Zip your mouth. Do not talk a lot, okay? Okay, now here. Okay, how do you go to school if you can change your means? Example, you go to school and then your father asked you, okay, Christel, you will have, or okay, Javi, you can go with me. Okay. But you don't have a car. So what will you do?
Mm, I
I,
I I am not old enough.
okay. How do you go to school if you can change your means, what do you want? So I know you go to school all by yourself. Are you with someone else? Or you ride a bus or what?
I go to school by motorbike.
Oh, you know how to drive motorbike?
Yes.
Wow, Happy, very good. Teacher does not know how to drive a motorbike. Teacher can drive a car, but I don't know how to drive motorbike. Okay. Now, so your means of transportation, you go to the school with your okay, you will go to school with the motorbike. Of course, with the motorbike, you will go to the school, okay, with your motorbike. But other students, if their school is just near the house, they will only walk. Do you
Yes.
understand? Okay, very good. Do you prefer public transport or private transport? What do you like most, Habi? Okay, what do you like most?
I like
Public or private?
private transport.
Yeah, you like private transport. Why do you think you like private transport? What's that? Habi. Why?
Because is
Okay. Do you
very
prefer public transport or private? You like private, right? Why?
yes. It is
Okay, what
um
what do you like most? Riding in a public or private? Nowadays, we need to have private cars. Okay. So, but if I will choose you, which do you prefer? You wanna prepare what? You prepare riding in a bus or you prepare walking?
I
Okay. You like private, right? Especially nowadays. Javi, nowadays there are COVID. So it is safe to ride in your own car. Private transport means your own car. Own car of teacher. I mean car of, okay, you prepare public or private. So you have to bring your private resort, private transport. It is only the family. Okay, only family private. Okay, if you have the car, like that. Okay, so much for this. Do you prefer public transport or private transport? The answer could be it depends, teacher. We don't know. Maybe the one we eat is not good. Okay,
Okay.
another, yeah, of course. So when you ride, okay, hubby, when you ride in a private transport, it is very convenient for you. Especially now you are in COVID, you are not allowed to go, you are not allowed to touch anything. Because in the Philippines, hubby, we don't have, I mean, uh, it means that, oh, because we are talking here about private transport. So it means here in the Philippines, okay, so it is safer if we will have to go in the private vehicle, not the public. Because in public, many people inside the train, many. So you might caught or have the virus. Because we don't know. There are no social distancing anymore. They are agreeing with each other because of the sale. Okay? Do you think it is good, hubby, to go inside the, I mean, I know, I understand in the train, in the public transport, I understand many people, right? Many?
Yes.
Yeah. But of course, if you have a car, like you have a private car, it is better, hubby, that you will have to use the private car than using the public transportation. But again, of course, not everyone can afford. Okay. Not everyone are rich who can afford private car. So what they will do? They will ride a MRT. Or what do you mean by MRT? Mass rapid. Okay, I forgot the letter T. Must rapid travel. Okay, that's MRT. So MRT, it's one of the public transport. But if you have car, that is private transport. Do you understand, hubby?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So of course, this one, it's very important, especially now. Okay. Some people says that private transportation means that can cause the air pollution and this should be prohibited. Do you agree or disagree?
Mm,
Okay, again, some people says that private transportation means can cause the air pollution and this should be prohibited. Do you think that?
mm, is agree.
Okay, you agree about this. Do you agree or disagree? So you agree about this. Okay, you agree that some people says that private transportation cause air pollution. Why do you think so? Why, happy? Why it cause air pollution? What is that? What do you
Mm,
mean by the word air pollution?
is it
Okay,
mm,
can you answer? Okay, some people says
uh,
that private transport means can cause air pollution. There is air pollution if we use private car. And this should be prohibited. So you are not allowed to bring food. Okay? Do you agree or disagree? So it means some people says that private transportation means that can cause air pollution. Oh my god. So why do you think that private cars cause air pollution? And this should be prohibited. What is that? What do you mean by this one? Some people says that private transport means can cause air pollution. So all that they said, if you have a car, your car can produce a air
and
pollution. And you can sense that when you smell in the morning, you can sense that you are breathing healthy. You inhale, exhale. Okay? Okay,
okay.
because of the air pollution. Because if the air is dirty, it is also polluted, Habi. It means polluted means dirty. Okay, you understand dirty?
Yes.
Okay, you understand dirty. Okay. So, Habi, I guess we will just have to pin. Oh, this is last. Thank you. Okay, so on Monday, give you a regular test. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, on Monday, very day because teacher will give you regular test. Okay, Habi?
Okay.
Okay. So for now, teacher will say goodbye, Habi. See you on Monday.
Bye bye.
Bye
Monday.
bye. Yeah, bye bye bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Okay.
Bye bye.